Hello everyone! Welcome back to the stream! And welcome back to Half-Life. Arnie, Zelda Cute, and Soup of Week, thank you so much for tuning in this beautiful Friday. At least I think it's beautiful. I haven't looked out my windows today. You know, let's just real quickly just head into the game. Because I get so weirded out over the fact that Half-Life does not have any music in the main menu screen. Like, I feel like I'm just being alone with my thoughts, and that's a very dangerous thing. But thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. How are you today? How have you spent your Friday, and do you have any plans for the weekend? Did you work from home today? I sure did. You know, we don't have like specific days where we need to be in the office, at least at my work. But I always make sure to work from home on Fridays if I have the option to do so. Sometimes, you know, you need to be in the office for various reasons, right? But Fridays, that's me being home days. But yeah, the bad thing about working from home is that you tend to just be stuck in your apartment, right? And you don't really get any like physical exercise. Sweden is extremely wet and muddy here where I live. Beautiful indeed. You know, Zelda, I don't know where in Sweden you live, but here in like, I guess the greater Stockholm area, I would agree. It's extremely muddy. You know, this is kind of like the worst time of the year in Sweden, I would say. Because it's not like beautiful with, you know, the snow covering everything, but it's not warm either. Let's see if we can do this actually. Nope, that did not work. Alright. We did try to get through this boss yesterday. That didn't really work out. We're so back. Hell yes, Arnie. And this guy just needs to die. You know, maybe it's this time around. By the way, this boss right here that we're trying to kill, this thing can only hear you. It can't actually see you. So let's actually try to be a bit sneaky this time around. Yes, sneaking around seems to be a bit smarter than... Yeah, I still need to be a bit quicker at the very least. Your wrestling career should blossom as of Sunday, as March traditionally was the beginning of the season for warfare. I guess that makes sense historically. It comes from the Roman god Mars and god of war. Also the weather allowed it. Wrestle on. My next match, Sir Walkalot, is gonna be... come on. I guess I don't really understand the mechanics of this boss. But my next wrestling match is gonna be on April, actually. Even though I do have like a wrestling commitment next weekend. But I'm not gonna wrestle. So I'm walking at the moment. Oh, damn it. Okay, do anyone have any advice on how to approach this guy? As you know, this is the first time I'm playing a Half-Life, and this guy is very tricky. I work from home most days myself, love it, but I'm a bit of a hermit. It's one of those things, Soup of Week, like, as soon as you get a taste of working from home, like, you can't really stop. Because, come on. Throughout the pandemic, I did not work at the current job I have at the moment, and we were not allowed to work from home because we were considered to be essential. I was so jealous of everyone else who were able to work from home. But now that I've gotten a taste of it, like I can't even imagine not working from home. I don't really know what that says about me. Okay, so speed is the way to go. Just run. This guy is slow, you are fast, just run and everything will be good, everything will be golden. I think we want to climb even higher, so we want to get to the next ladder. I went to the cafe with my bestie today, had some fika. Nice. What did you have, Zelda? Oh, by the way, Zelda, would you agree that even though Swedish cuisine is kind of like boring, I'm not sure if you agree with that statement in of itself, but like Swedish fika, that's actually way better than like any other pastries or baked stuff you can get in other nations. Or maybe that's just me being like super biased, but at least I think that's the case. Still no death counter. He must be worrying about overflow. You do die quite quick in this game, I will say. far. Yes, I did. How do I get back? Wait. I want to get back to the control room, right? Okay, wait. I'm a bit lost at the moment. Give me one little second, and I'll try to figure this out. My colleagues from last company had to go in once a week. Nobody spoke with him. He just sat there. Was that one of those people who? Oh, I want to get over there to that door. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a dash for it. Stay silent and avoid the random tappings. But I tried to be silent by holding shift and shift walking like this. But you see, like they still get you. Like I feel like being quick is better than being silent, even though this guy is supposed to not be able to hear you. We're getting some more grenades. Alright, at least we got back. Okay, let's see. I think this is where we're supposed to go. Yes, because now we can press this button right here. No? Okay, we're still missing something. We're still missing something. I don't know what. Oxy fuel. I guess we need that. Okay, there's something more to this that I don't really know. Yeah, Swedish fika is very nice. I had some kardemumma bulle and lemonade today. Oh, sounds nice. Sounds nice. You know, fika is one of those things that Sweden is sorta semi-known for. But it's not something I have that often. Do you guys know what fika is, by the way? When me and Zelda are talking about fika, do you know what we're talking about? It hears you but doesn't see you. I love cardamom rolls buns. Seb, what time is fika in Sweden? Is it before or after noon? That's it. That's the beauty of fika. Okay, let's explain fika, because this is a very like Swedish thing. Fika is a meal, such as breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Just a meal, right? But the thing about this meal is that you only eat like pastries, bakery stuff, like pies, like stuff like that. Cookies would also apply, or cinnamon buns, like you know the kind of food I'm talking about, right? And you drink a lot of coffee with it, or drink tea, or in my case, you don't drink any of that because you don't drink like hot beverages. In my case, you just drink water, okay? But the beauty of fika, Super Week, is that you can have fika whenever. Like, it's not... You can have this meal at any point of the day. I mean, okay, you usually don't have fika like at the middle of the night, let's say. But you can have it like whenever, right? You feel like it. But often in workplaces, there is a dedicated like fika hour. Like fika at 2 o'clock, for instance. But that is not like something you need to adhere to. Like you can have a fika whenever you want to. That's the beauty of fika. I've never ever heard of fika before, but everyone knows what Danish is. Wait, do you not have fika in Denmark? Maybe that is a very Swedish thing. And the Arya, welcome, greetings. I comment to ask if thou hast heardest of our Lord and Savior F6. If you're talking about the quick save button, then yes. Yes, I have. But thank you so much for tuning in, Arya. I am trying to figure out this boss. I thought I had everything I needed to actually beat this boss, but apparently that's not the case. I have power, as you can see, but we need oxy and we need fuel. I do not know where to get those things. Fika is kind of like a dessert, but you don't eat it after food. At least not right after food. Yeah, correct. That's actually a very good, like, I guess... sorry, I'm trying to get my chat to scroll. There we go. It's very much like the same kind of food as you eat during dessert, but you can eat it like whenever, right? You know, Swedes have realized that dessert is the best food, right? So Swedes have figured out that you can just have dessert whenever you want. You have 2 areas to go through. One area has both oxy and fuel. Ah, I see. Well, Arya, is the area I need to go to, is that like on the bottom or on the top of this floor? Because I have been on the bottom. I guess I haven't really like explored the middle parts. Let's see if we can like take a little gander over here maybe. Yeah, maybe we haven't like properly explored this area. Let's actually have a look. No, I have been here. I'm pretty sure I have been here, right? I'm gonna have a little look. I looked it up. Can it be either salty or sweet? Definitely sweet, Arnie. Definitely sweet. I don't think there are any salty, like, pastries or whatever you could have to fika. I mean, I guess Zelda could prove me wrong. Is fika always a social occasion, or do people also fika solo? It's very much a social thing. If you eat fika solo, that's just you having snacks, I would say. I mean, you can eat the same kind of things as you would when you do have a fika, but I would definitely argue that fika is a social thing. It's like asking your friend out for coffee, right? You can drink coffee at home on your own. That's totally fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, going out and drinking coffee with your friend, I would say that is a social thing, right? Okay, this is definitely a new area. I've not been here before. Okay, this is good. Fuel room. Okay. Alright. We're making progress here. You mostly have fika with family or friends, but you can have it alone. That just it's a bit sad. I mean, again, you can like eat and drink the same kind of things, right, Zelda? But I wouldn't say that it's fika at that point. You're just having a snack or having something. There are two ways to get through this obstacle, by the way. Fun fact: the Danish was actually created by bakers from Austria. Oh, you talk about the Danish. It's like a bun thing, right? In Denmark, we called it spandauer. I probably did not pronounce that correct. This thing reacts to sound and vibration. It attacks there. Yes, Arnie has said as much, Arya. But I find that running is a bit more, I guess. Oh, the one who likes the game. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with chat at the moment. But yeah, happy Friday to you. You can throw grenades to distract. It seems you got the bold rushing strat. Go. I go to warn other streamers of the F6 glory. I will be back because you're interesting. Arya, thank you so much for giving me tips, and thank you for coming back. Spread the word about quick saves. Now, where's the other half? If you have 2 half copies, does it become a full life? Is it a sequel named Full Life or 2/3 of life? Dude, you're the one who likes the game. You're here and you're already asking the right kind of questions, okay? I appreciate that. But I actually looked at the main menu of this game when it comes to like the actual title, where it comes from. And I did see that there is a carbon 14 notation on the main menu screen. So I assume that Half-Life is in reference to this like phenomenon. I'm not an expert when it comes to this, but when you have carbon 14 in an object, it has like a half time before the sample of carbon 14 is halved due to radioactivity or something like that. Like, I'm not an expert, like, please don't quote me on any of this, okay? But I assume that is where Half-Life, the name, is actually coming from. Like, the carbon 14 method of actually determining, like, the age of an object. By the way, sorry to ask since I was absent last time, but I never played Half-Life. What is the general plot? Good question! We don't know that much through Puff Week. All we know is that we are Gordon Freeman. We are a theoretical physicist who are working in this research facility that we're in right now. We started off by getting to work. I wonder what to do here, by the way. We started by getting here to get to work, and we started an experiment that went wrong. We don't know exactly what happened, but that when the experiment went wrong, like portals were opened and these like aliens started like invading the facility. And as we were trying to reach the surface to get out of here, basically, you probably need to get in here somehow, but I don't know how. Okay, I'm sorry that I've not made a lot of progress already. Like, I am very, very lost. But yeah, as we were trying to reach the government, so to say, and like get help with the alien invasion, we noticed that the military is also shooting at us, just to like cover this entire research facility up or something. And that's basically where we're at when it comes to the plot. So there's a lot of unknowns that we do not know about. that's good. But I am lost. Oh, wait. I don't think you can do anything here either. I would say that most fika is sweet, but pastries with chocolate, you might add salt to it, because salted chocolate is very tasty. Oh, that is true. You know, you are very right about that, Zelda. But I would still say that it is mostly sweet, right? It's about trying to get the other half of your life that you lost on a tragic car accident. Oh no. Fun fact, fika in Hungarian means booger. Whenever you had it next time, just remember this. Don't try to ruin fika for me, Arnie. So you identify with the protagonist. I do. 100% true information by the expert when it comes to this. Quoted by the expert. Oh. Valve is getting sued again, and this time it's for another stupid reason. Oh, I heard about that, the one who likes the game. So apparently, due to the fact that Counter-Strike Go, as well as Dota and Team Fortress have like loot boxes, Valve is being sued for like promoting like gambling mechanics to children. And I mean, the annoying part here is that there is some truth to this lawsuit, because like opening loot boxes is very reminiscent to gambling, absolutely. But the lawsuit like had a lot of facts wrong when it came to its actual lawsuit, right? And I wouldn't say that Counter-Strike is directed towards children at all. Yeah, I've been stuck in this corridor for a while now. I'm pretty sure this is the correct area, but I still don't have any idea where to go. Let's see if I can backtrack a little bit and see if there's any other place I can get to, perhaps. I'm gonna go. I might be back later. Okay, Stella, thank you so much for tuning in. It's very nice to have you here. If someone loses this lawsuit, then the judge either just hates Valve more than anything in their entire life, or the judge is blind, deaf, and mentally unstable. But that's the thing, right? When it comes to games and gaming and lawsuits, I get the feeling that like judges and lawyers and other like lawmakers, they're not like super in tune with gaming, right, as a subject, which is really quite unfortunate. The games are rated M. Yeah, that's what I say too. Like, the games that the lawsuit is referencing is not directed like for children. Yeah, we have been here before. This is just the way back to the generator. Dude, there's a little guy there dancing. Hello, little guy. And Radiance, yo, welcome. Happy Friday, Radiance. Welcome to me being lost. I do not know how to progress this game. I'm trying to find the fuel and the oxygen for this boss fight. Oh yeah, this is definitely not the case. Let me actually reload to get back to this area. But yo, if anyone has any advice on what to do, now's the time to voice your expertise. Also, the company that's suing knew about this for years, and some people are thinking the only reason they only just sued is because they're waiting for the games with loot boxes to get popular, so when they do sue, they can get more money out of it. Dude, that's a very, like, cynical reason to sue someone, but it might very much be true, the one who likes the game. Absolutely. And, you know, but also the very strange thing about this is that, as you say, like, loot boxes has been around forever. Like, why would you, like, do something about it now? I couldn't come here yesterday. I was at my friend's house playing FNAF UCN, Nostalgia. I surely don't have advices. I see. I've never played a Five Nights at Freddy, but hopefully you had a great time, Radiance. I've said it before. Like, I do not want to get between someone and video games. That's sacred, okay? The fact that you can, like, see into this tube here, I wonder if that's, like, relevant somehow. I'm gonna take my time just to look through this very, very carefully. Because I'm 100% sure that this area, in general, is where you want to go. Because, you see, the fuel room is right here. It's only that the door is locked. Oh, you hear something on the other side as well. The loot boxes are just as much of gambling as Pokemon cards. Oh yes, oh yes. And that's a very interesting thing about like this lawsuit, right? Because if the lawsuit wins, it sets a precedent for a bunch of other things in gaming and your society as a whole. That could be considered gambling as well. Just like you say, Pokemon cards, like opening booster packs, that could be banned too. Was that all I had to do? Okay, sorry for that, everyone. I just wasted your time. All I had to do was use my crowbar to break the bars. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm learning. Okay, I'm new to this. I'm new to this. This is my first playthrough. You can't hold me. You can't hold that against me. I'm not gonna worry about that spitter. He's on the other side. He can live. I am a generous god today. Exactly, they have been here forever, so them only suing now to get a lot of money is something that is very likely. If it wins instead, it's gonna freak out so hard. True. Also, I heard a very interesting argument in favor of Valve here when it comes to this lawsuit. By the way, for anyone who just joining, let me just explain what we're talking about. So, Valve is being sued by like some person in New York. I don't know her title or her name or whatever. But the suit is regarding Valve and their loot boxes that they're selling. Because apparently this woman and the people working for her think that the loot boxes are promoting gambling for kids. And of course, Valve does sell a lot of loot boxes, so yeah, this could have like a massive like effect on, well, everything. Now here's the thing, I am personally not a fan of loot boxes myself. I feel like there are better ways to sell cosmetics in video games than by loot boxes. But the lawsuit does get a lot of things wrong when it does a bunch of claims. As we said, the loot boxes are not designed to be purchased by children, okay? That's just incorrect. However, you could make the argument like this, right? Well, maybe the loot boxes are not sold to children, but by not like implementing like I guess proper safeguards or whatever, children could still get holds of loot boxes, and thereby we should ban loot boxes. But you can make the same argument about anything, like tools. You're a carpenter with a hammer. A child can get a hammer and start hammering things, start hammering itself. But that doesn't mean that we ban hammers. And if you in America, you can buy a firearm and use it for self-defense. But a child can get a hand on a firearm and start shooting people or itself. Does that mean that we should ban like handguns and stuff in the United States? I mean, I don't live in a state where weapons are legal, and I'm actually kind of okay with weapons being illegal in Sweden. But you get my point, right? Just because a child could get hands on a project or on a product, that in itself shouldn't like be a cause for banning that product, right? Or if it is a cause for banning that product, then we should ban a lot of products and not just loot boxes in Counter-Strike. I think like it's a very like interesting discussion to have, like what kind of like repercussions these kind of things could have. Some bitch part of a rich people group, or is that the other lawsuit on Valve? Oh wait, are there more? Oh, by the way, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you today? I didn't even know that there were more than one lawsuit. Okay, we hit the button that activated the fan. I wonder if this is like a timing thing. So you need to wait until it's completely still. Then there we go, and then you hit the button, and then you run. No? Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. You hit the button. Oh crap! But you're not supposed to fall down at the very least. Because if I run now, I'm gonna get hit, right? Yes. So that's not gonna work. So we need to close down the fan, and then we need to run for it. Valve was literally getting sued a month ago because Steam was too good at its job. Really? Valve does nothing and still wins because the competition is ran by monkeys throwing mud at a wall, and that's how the competition makes the decision. It's kind of wild that's actually like a very accurate statement to one who likes the game. But it is really funny to say, right? Do nothing, win. Do something, win even harder. Alright, we have started the fan. Hopefully that means that good things are in our future. Valve's level making tool is called the hammer editor. Don't ban hammers. Making a snack for the spawns. AFK. Dude, if I ever have children myself, I would definitely call them spawns. That would be fun. You need to tell us, by the way, what kind of snacks you're making for your kids, you know? If it's pastries, you need to call it fika and not snack. Steam was getting sued because the suer said that it was a monopoly that was made to take users away from other websites like it. That's kind of bullshit, right? Because when Steam started its business, it was like... It was the only of its kind, right? So, I guess Steam just captured a market that, like, no one was interacting with. Well, maybe I'm wrong on that, by the way. I don't want to make any, like, cool, definitive statements, as always. I want to cover my back here. I might be wrong by saying that. Okay, so that didn't work. So, we started the fan. What did that do for us, though? We still cannot get into the fuel room. How the hell do you get into the fuel room? Did I miss something? Like, is there a button down here that you need to press? Even though the only reason that's true is because Steam is quite literally the only consumer-friendly one. Oh yeah, and you know what's dumber? They stated that one of the reasons is that you can buy games from other stores and then buy their DLC from Steam. I don't think that, like, dude, what is that argument? Yeah. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Because I don't know anything that Steam does that we'd consider Steam, like engaging in, let's say, like, hostile market activities or whatever. Yeah, the fan is definitely spinning. Do you need to, like, break this? You can break the wood planks up there, but I'm not sure if that does anything. I mean, the fact that we started the fan has to do something, right? If I jump, will the fan blow me up? Yes, it will! Yes, it will! Okay. That's what we were supposed to... Okay, oh, crap! Look at this guy. He's just so happy to see us. Okay, we make progress. We keep going. Dude, you're spending a lot of time in vents in this game. I can buy a game from Nintendo store and buy its DLC from Microsoft store. You might as well sue the other store. I agree. Like the fact that you can buy a DLC from one store, or a game from one store and the DLC from another, that does not, like, constitute monopoly by any means. But as the title said, there are bosses in this game. Yes, Radiance. You know, in fact, we are in the process of actually dealing with one of those bosses. Oh, out of ammo. So there's, like, a big tentacle monster in another room, and we need to, like, get, like, a puzzle together or whatever. Like, we need to get 3 things in order to defeat it. And I guess that could be considered a puzzle. I was surprised too. I did not expect any bosses in a game like this. There was a third lawsuit too, which was because Steam apparently was infringing on patents, even though they bought the right to the is that how you pronounce it? Patents from the company they were suing them, and the company just forgot about that. See Discord for snacks. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the spawns are eating. I don't see anything in Discord at the moment, but maybe I'm missing something. And say company is one of the companies that just buys as much patents as possible, only so they can sue any companies that uses them. All right, so it's basically like a scam or a fraud. There we go. Okay. Well, it does definitely sound like Valve is suffering a lot of like fake lawsuits or whatever. Oxygen on, fuel on. There we go. Yes, there we go. With the fuel and the oxygen, we will be able to do something to the monster that we're facing. Okay. Oh, and this is just a shortcut to get back. Okay. Well, Radiance, if you're still around, let's show you the monster, okay? Let's show you the boss. Let's return to where we came from, and let's finish this. And side company is only... Oh, that's what I read. Valve has never lost because judges actually have a brain cell they use the thing. I mean, it's like you said, like Valve doesn't really do much of anything. It just hosts a video game store. So we need to get back up there. Okay. So apparently you're supposed to like distract this guy. You know what? Let's actually try that strat out. I'm gonna do that. Yes, and that means that he'll start attacking the left side, and we can just make a mad dash because we're mad Seven, and there we go, we're back. Let's see if we can end this guy once and for all. There, phone was on bad receiver, or Discord, alright. Oh, sorry, give me 1 second, there we go. Now this is what the spawn of Eno is currently munching on. Strawberries. They look very nice, like big and very, very red. Delicious. That was not considered fika, I would say, because that's fruit, and fruit is way too healthy for fika. But I approve. Test fire. I assume yes. Burn! Is this like a rocket? Like a rocket engine? Alright, first boss down, I suppose. Nice. Valve does nothing and wins, does something and wins, does something bad, and the loss somehow still ends in a win. Yeah, Valve is the only company I like to be a monopoly. I mean, it effectively is, right? I'm like, it doesn't like prevent other companies from opening its own like marketplace and whatever, because we still have like GOG and Epic Games. But I don't think that many people are using those sites because Steam is so damn user friendly and just a very useful marketplace. Absolutely. Oh, okay, so we're just supposed to go where the monster was. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, let's do this. Hello? It didn't leave much of a carcass, but I guess that's good for us. Just some chunks. Wait, are these the tunnels that you guys were talking about yesterday? I know that we were supposed to get to the tunnels area. Ooh, a revolver. Here we go. With some extra ammo. Okay, let's go. And, well, this definitely looks like tunnels. Wait a second. Let's get some oxygen back. I suppose you're supposed to... You spin me right from baby right. Okay, I'm running. No! Just because I was singing! Okay, I died because I was singing. It's not their fault that the competition only thinks about ways to exploit their users. Fair point. I trust Valve with my life. Would you say that you're the biggest Valve fan, the one who likes the game? I mean, I don't think I would have gone that far. But to be fair, I've never had any issues with Valve throughout my years as a gamer.
Warning, vital signs critical.
Oh, come on. Okay. They made portals, so yeah. Alright. But the one who likes the game, unless saving your life requires counting to 3. Yep. That's the one thing you cannot trust them with. Absolutely not. Yeah, there we go. More ammo. Anyone who worked on that game I will respect. Valve actually learned to count to 3 recently. Really? Which game got a third sequel? So there are 3 fans spinning. But you can't shoot them whilst you're underwater. Huh. In their video they announced 3 hardware devices. I guess that counts. Okay, you cannot break the fans, it does, right? It doesn't seem like it anyway. And they also said, and Arya, welcome back! Have you spread the word about F6 and F7? Have you obtained more followers to the cult? Portal, one of my absolute faves. Have you played either on stream yet? I have not played either Portal game on stream, Soup of Week, but I have played both Portal games, and I love them. Okay, Portal 1 and 2 are both amazing. Oh, you're supposed to go here! I get lost so easily in this game, dude. There will be Steam exclusive releasing with them. Oh, like... Wait, is that a good thing? I very much dislike like console exclusives, because if I want to play a game on the console, I need to buy a damn console, and that's just way too expensive for one game. And I don't want Valve to do the same. So Half-Life / Portal 3, yeah, maybe. Do you like the tentacle's true body? There wasn't much there. It was just a hole, right? The correct way here is to go through the holes and then to the side. Now don't go down. Go along the pipes. Along the pipes. Okay, along the pipes. I hear you. Oh, but you can't get. But you can jump down here. Along the pipes. Along the pipes. Yes. It's a side here, not console exclusive. Steam. You're not expected to go there. Games that are only on Steam. Oh, I see. But I'm still not a big fan of exclusivity. I mean, it's better than a console exclusive. Are you supposed to jump here, Arya? No, I see where you're supposed to go. Wait, what does this do? Okay, I turned the crank like a little bit. Okay, I think this is right. Did you not see the thing in the water? You did see like a big head, yes. But its body was way bigger, right? Because the tentacles themselves reached very far. That was the tentacle's true body. Ah, okay, so it was way smaller than it looked then. Okay, you know, let me experiment a little bit here. Okay, you cannot break the bars. I wonder if you can make this jump. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna jump. What? Do you take fall damage from that little jump? I don't like backseating. I'm doing so because there's very easy to get stuck there. Figure this out. Look around. That valve is doing something. Look a bit closer. No, you can. You're not supposed to. The valve is intended. It just does something. But what is that something? What is that something? Seven has a skill. It's a hold. Oh, okay. Hold E. Yes. All right. You're not. I see. You're not supposed to just click it. You're supposed to hold the button. I see. Thank you so much for guiding me here. Dude, the hole did look suspicious, right? There we go. Yeah, this is something. It's getting... Steven has a skill. It's getting lost. Dude, this game is hard to navigate, okay? Dude, a head crab will fall down from one of these holes. I promise you this. No? Never mind then. I was the one who fell down a hole. You can jump like that, by the way. It's just not intended. It really is. Wait, jump. Oh, you jump like I did. I see. You were somehow more lost than you were in Rain World. Dude, Rain World was very difficult to navigate at the beginning. But I felt like as soon as you got like go into like a few new areas, it was a bit simpler to... Wait, do I need more health to do this? Oh, you need to land on the table. You need to land on... Got it. Thank you. Now break all of those crates when you do safely land. How did you die? Wait, did I not land on the table? Maybe you did. Maybe you do need like a little help. Where is the table? Oh, okay. Wait. I see the table. It's on the opposite end. I see what I must do. Because the table is gonna be like on the top here. On the top. What? I landed on the table. You see, the table is broken, okay? You're not supposed to die, even with 1 HP. Okay, let me try one more time. But I was definitely on the table there. 100% on the table. Let's try this. Hold S on the ramp. Okay, I'm gonna hold S on the ramp. See if I can find every unconventional way to die in every game. Someone has to do it, okay? Someone has to do it. So I'm here, I'm holding S. Okay, but that time I did not land on the table. Give me one moment. So if I turn like... Okay, alright. Try jump plus S. Okay, I can give it a go. Jump plus S. I don't want to be I don't want to be like stuck here. Jump plus but that just... Okay, I need to turn around. Sorry for messing this up over and over again. Jump, turn around. I pressed S. I promise. I pressed S. I promise. This part is a problem. See, I got too much FPS. It's increasing its falling speed. It's so very jank. Wait, am I stuck? Like, does this mean that I cannot progress? Let me explain. I'm trying to get you to trigger it to fall, and you go off to let it fall. Wait. But Artie, it could be that actually, right? Because this game was not made for this kind of hardware. And you can slow down the ramp made. So the ramp, it's probably starting from this seam. Like you can see that the texture changes, right? If you pass through this point. You can see the crease, yes. It could be FPS based. I locked it at 30 for this not to happen. Wait, can I do that too? Is there a way to lock your FPS somehow? Doesn't seem like it. Will the brightness work? So turn around and try and run jump back as it falls. You need a program, not from the game. Jump, turn around, and run, jump back. Okay, so run, turn around, jump. Wasn't that correct? No, backward. But that thing, wasn't that correct? Oh, you're running back into the pipe. Back into the pipe. So move slowly. Okay, slowly into the trigger. Slowly into. Okay, I'm shift walking. I'm shift walking. And then run full speed. Okay. So turn around. I'm shift walking backwards. Now we're running full speed. Like tapping of an S. Okay. Can't you land on the boxes? They're higher. I think I've tried it too. Yeah, I'm gonna very slowly press S and shift walk at the same time. And now I run. No. Shift S. I'm just gonna shift S the entire time. You almost did it. I feel like... No, the moment you see a break, that's when it starts falling. Okay. The curse of low HP. Oh yes, Arnie. You see how it spawns the breeze? Yeah. F6, it makes it easier to time. Oh, wait. I have an idea. This is an exploit, but... You need to exploit it. So, I do see the thing. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. Land on the tall box to the left. This time I didn't die. Now, walk towards the ramp. You know, let me do a manual save right here. New save game, yes. God gave me in to personally kill you so you don't exploit. Yeah, manual is good. Okay. So, when you say the ramp, do you mean this part of the pipe or this part of the pipe? Yes. Okay. You said yes on the first. The inner. Oh, I was not supposed to do that. There we go. You're slowing your fall by moving into a wall. Makes sense. But I'm not gonna hit the table, but I see what you're saying. But only if you do it right. Dude, dude, that kind of slowed my descent, didn't it? What if I... No, that didn't work. I'm not sure, like, if this is good content or not, but at least we're doing something interesting. After this game sim, it's gonna be pro at parkour games. Walk into it is a big part. I am kind of walking into it. Am I not? But if it does it, it's a death. Save. This is why we play Half-Life. Do you mean like spamming quick save as you fall? Momentum doesn't save with save. I see what you're saying. But we have the manual save, so it's fine. Alright, so this is the Half-Life experience, Arnie. Is that what you're saying? Okay, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out because we have the manual save, so we can always come back. This is not normal. I was under the assumption that this is gonna be the first playthrough. Alright, so if I make a save there. No. As you can see, the momentum or whatever, the fall is still killing me. So let's do this. Let's reroll. But what if I jump closer and closer to the health pack? I'm gonna do something a bit different this time around. So, okay, that is not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. The game was not. These games were not made for 2026. All right, we out, dude. This is problem solving, like in real time. I know one solution. Okay, what is that, Arya? But I don't like this. Alcohol. This is at least 50 push-ups, dude. Don't tell Sir Bakalot. So there's no achievement, so it doesn't matter. Oh, are you talking about like console commands? Ultimate developer console via this button. SV sheets 1 gravity. Oh, gravity. Then gravity 100. Then you land gravity 800. Oh, SV, not SC. Sorry. So. Oh, 2 different commands. Sorry. But it doesn't know gravity. SV, like CFN. Sir Walkload has a 6th sense for when it's time to push-ups. That is true. He walks a lot after all. Isn't it gravity? I don't know. I don't know any cheats to this game. But we did change SV sheets to 1. Okay, God 1. Does that give you God mode? Yeah, God mode on. And that made us survive. And then we can press God 1 again to turn God mode off. And we can turn off SV sheets to 0, maybe. I'm sorry for this. Don't worry. This one part is infamous. Okay, but now we should be good, right? We don't have God mode on, and we do not have sheets on, right? We should be good to go from this point onwards. Steven, try landing on the box before you sheet. Okay, what I'm gonna do, Arnie, I'm gonna save right here, but then let's load the manual save without any sheets on, and let's actually see if we can hit the box. Okay, that's not gonna hit the box. Land on the box. So if I jump a little bit, like, yeah, as you can see, I'm on the box. I am on the box at the moment. You can confirm. My corpse is residing on this wooden frame, but I am still dead. But we have this quick save, right? So we should be good to go. I hope. I mean, no one tell anyone with that we cheated, okay? Like this stays between us, okay? Pretty sure I had very low HP also, but I was able to survive it because of low FPS. I see. It's usually broken. I agree. Use the pipe to slow momentum. Land on the box. Walk on the table. So you're supposed to land on the table. You're supposed to get the health pack, and that is the intended way, I guess, to do this. Oh, without shooting the head crab. Head crab smash. Now break every crate. Okay. With the crowbar. Oh, we have a mine. I've never seen a mine before. This is a trip mine. You want to F6 before trying this. Dude, we have seen trip mines already. We have died to trip mines already. It makes you trip. You know, if exploding equals tripping, then yes. Or if exploding is like a subset of tripping. These trip mines have a collision box. Okay, you can stand on top of them. Okay, let's experiment. Well, let's keep. I mean, we've already started experiment them. So you can. Ah, yeah, you can jump on them, right? I am standing on it right. Oh, I've actually. I'm moving, but okay. Does this mean that you can climb? So if you wanna try it, you can make stairs. Yes. Yes, like so. Yes, like this. Just like this. All right, you know, I'm gonna reload because if we find a pipe or whatever that we want to climb up into, then we can use this. This is gonna be a speedrun strat. It's a, yeah, you're both saying the same thing. It is a speedrun strat. That's kind of cool. But no one, I knew it. I love the fact that you're a gamer, Arnie. Like you immediately knew what this was gonna be used for. Modern speedrunners don't use trip mines anymore. They just do B-hop. I see, dude. B-hop is actually something I know about from these games. I know that like if you jump backwards like this and you spam the jump button, like you will accumulate like speed as you go around. Like that's like one of the few things I actually know about Half-Life. So this is the Gargantua. This is the second boss. Okay. Right after the first boss, it's another obstacle boss. Okay. Well, we've already killed one, right? So hopefully we'll be able to kill the second one. You can be up in Rain World too, by the way. Oh, really? I think I see him. I think I see Gargantua, dude. This is like. This is like a dreadnought from Warhammer 40k with 2 flamers. Well, not a dreadnought. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Or like a hunter from Halo maybe. Oh, it's G-Man. Okay. Any of you guys watch GDQ, AGDQ? Sometimes I do. Yes, sometimes. Like if there's a game I really like, then I do watch it. Oh! He will chase you. He's bulletproof, but he has an HP bar. Alright, see, technically you can kill him. You can achieve vertical flight in Rain World by wiggling in a specific pattern. Really? So that when you're in the like the what were they called? Like the Lost Islands or whatever, like the floating islands, you can just fly across them instead of jumping from bar to bar. This is power up, by the way. You're not expected to kill this Garg with ammo. Civet, don't engage in combat. You'll get cooked. Oh yes. Let's see what we can do. Oh shoot. This thing does not have any power. You probably need to power this thing up. See those concrete barriers? Speedrunners use those trip mines to climb up those concrete barriers. Ah, that's cool. Okay, so the enemies, we know where to go. We need to go across the barriers. My favorite Super Metroid Impossible. I watch that speedrun every so often. Oats and goats. I don't think I've ever watched a Super Metroid run, because that's not a game I play myself. But let's actually see if we can beat this game, this boss as you intended. You probably need to go through here, right? That makes a lot of sense. Then we have power generator and track control. Alright, power generator, this should allow us to power up the thing. And the track control, I'm not sure about that, but we'll get to that point. But like everything, it's hard. Okay, makes sense. But maybe that's also a speedrunner thing. Oh! The revolver one-taps these big guys. That's kind of neat. Maybe I should save the ammo though. Unless I use like, oh no, maybe? No. Yeah, unless I use the trip mines, I probably cannot cross through here. Yeah, it does seem like, okay, you're not supposed to go here. See that gate next to it? That opens up later. Okay. Don't waste revolver ammo. Makes sense. Alright, let's light up on the directions. Okay, let's jump over this. Alright, see enemies. Let's fall back a bit. Let's use the shotty. The shotty is good. The shotty is our friend. Just like so. Just like so. Why are revolvers so OP in games? I don't know. It's a good question, but I like it though, because in like Fallout New Vegas, you can have like a big ass revolver and like be the mysterious stranger. Oh shit. that much ammo left on any of my weapons. Dude, there's so many bad boys. Oh, you can jump very high. Okay, but we're good. There. I suggest taking out the crowbar crouching, holding left click on the hitbox of the corpse. No, there's no invisible wall there. Oh, but wait, are you talking about the corpses of the big aliens that we just killed? W, hell yes. Okay, we have the most shotgun ammo still around. Oh, okay, any alien. You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Just give me 1 second, alright? So, bring out the crowbar, crouching, holding left click on the hitbox of the corpse. Only 3 corpses that don't explode on death are not applicable to this. Try on the vort. Is this a vort? It was sparking a little bit there for a second. Chainsaw's crowbar glitch. Ah, so that is indeed what I was supposed to do. I don't really want to waste my shotgun ammo on these guys. I don't really have a choice. At least we're getting help. This is good. Now we're playing 3/4 life. There's some more wards upstairs if you wanna look at it more. Oh, that killed me. Oh, crap, oh yeah, that's very much a chainsaw. You could crowbar the crap. I could. You're absolutely right, but I'm a bit scared though. That I'm not gonna be good enough. Maybe I just need to embrace it. Ah, no. This is not the play. I took way too much damage there. Like, if you're a pro Half-Life player, then absolutely, yes. Crowbar the head crabs. But that's not me, okay? This is something I didn't really look at before. Look at the Vortigons bodies. There's lore you can figure out. Lore? I said, did you ever play Doom? I have played the original Doom, like the very first Doom. Oh, I was supposed to do it. I did that on stream actually. I played through it like in one sitting. But that's the only Doom I've ever played. I've not played like Doom in 2016 or like the medieval Doom that just came out or any other Doom. The original Doom is really fun though. I mean, it's very short, but very fun. Okay, let's actually see if we can find out what lore we're talking about here. Here's the right click with shotgun MP. Oh yeah, I know that there are an alternate firing mode. I guess I just don't use it as much. So I wonder if the lore you're talking about is the bracers and the neck guard. These could be like prisoner things, as in like, it might be that these are like prison soldiers, maybe. But that's the only thing you can really like take away from looking at the corpse. They do have alt fires. Noted something about the body. Yeah, the enemy name is Monster A Slave. Ah, Alien Slave. That's interesting, because that means that there is like a big mastermind behind whoever is attacking us. I'm pretty sure G-Man is part of it, somehow. And other humans as well. You know that the military knows about the aliens, right? So the military is in on it, absolutely. 100%. Get blown up. Okay, and this is what? Hello. I don't think I want to close the door. So know a decent amount about these wards too. Do we? I mean, that's the only thing we know, right? That they are prisoners or slaves, as it were. Thank you for the scraps. Keep going. I need to fall down. It's my bad. Also F for flashlight in this hole. Oh, in the hole that we just looked at. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. Oh, we see what ate him. I hate these enemies. Like they are so tanky. So I don't want to like shoot them because that's just a waste of ammo. No spoilers, please. Taps the sword. Yes, Eno definitely has the sword. I'm aware. I'm not giving spoilers. Yeah. No, just like telling us what the character model is called in the code. That I wouldn't consider as spoilers necessarily. No, if I just hit that shot. Oh, why am I missing? I took way more damage than I didn't even realize that that there was a grenade there. Bull squid, or is that the name of those guys that spits poison at you? I hate those guys. Is that a bull squid right there? Oh, will I get ammo? No, I do not get ammo. Two shotgun right clicks killed them. Okay. Yes, indeed. I only tell the enemy names once it's clear why its name's up. Yeah, it's totally fine. I did not consider that to be a spoiler. So let's use a grenade to take care of the turret. Perfect. And let's use a grenade there as well. Oh crap! I did not mean to fall down. Did the guy die? Nope. No, he did not. Oh, I keep missing. I'm. Okay, he died. Oh, I'm bad. Okay, that could have gone way smoother, but we're still kicking. We're still alive. That said, do you want the non-spoiler facts about them words? Non-spoilers would be awesome. I mean, you can give me tips and stuff about like mechanics or where to go or things like that. But yeah, avoiding spoilers I think would be like the most enjoyable experience for most people. Okay. They have a big eye. Oh, that too. They do have a big eye. Can confirm. Can confirm. Nice try, standing ahead of explosive boxes. Okay, I don't have much health left. That's why I'm like, I am crawling forward like this. Oh, speaking of health, here we go. Dude, I've said it before, but I very much enjoy that the game is kind of generous when it comes to like giving you ammo and health. More trip mines. But I can't do that one. What will run away on lower speed? Only attack. Oh, give me 1 second. Dude, where did he go? There's a lot of enemies there. The old games have brutal enemy AI. I am noticing that the soldiers, they tend to move a bit more tactically than you would perhaps anticipate from a game this old. Okay, but at least the revolver is basically used as a sniper. It's so damn strong. And only have a cut feature where only on hard only where they could revive each other, but that was cut. Ah, that's interesting. It's intact enough to recode it easily, but it's unused as of now. Okay, so there's probably a mode out there, right? That could reactivate it. That was 2 right clicks, but he survived. So you have some as red berets, and those are team captains. I assume those have different AIs then. With them alive, they coordinate better. Ah! Dude, the things you explain, like, explaining right now. These are like more advanced AI mechanics than like modern games have. They don't coordinate anymore. That's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, me neither. I don't think there are many video games that have those kind of mechanics, like leader mechanics or whatever. Let's see if we can be smart about this. We still don't have that much health left. What are they shooting at? Oh, head crabs, head crabs. I can save right here. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. This game is kind of lethal. Okay, we keep going, we keep going. Okay. Well, he was not smart enough to know that the fire is dangerous. Jump. But maybe that's what the team leader is for. They need to tell the guys that, dude, don't stand in fire. Okay, can we get the health packs back again? Where's some health packs? Here, right? Yes. No? Never mind. Oh, break the boxer for loot. Oh, that's smart. Nothing there. Yes. Okay, these were the health packs then. Okay, so someone else had broke. Dude, I'm gonna forget that so many times. There we go. Okay, but now we have decent health. Now we have this is good. We can work with this. We can work. And they seem to aim a bit worse if you're strafing from left to right. Okay, good. We're making progress. Those radios, they can be destroyed too. Wait. Oh, we did see a radio. Yes, this radio. And what does that do? Also, headshots matter. Oh yeah, that I've noticed. That I've noticed. With headshot, revolver instantly kill Hiku, but the tops of their helmets are bulletproof. Okay. Oh, it's just nice. All right. Just for flavor, for the role-playing experience of being a radio hater. Okay, at least we've cleared out this place of enemies. Power generator. Oh. Oh. Listen, little dog. Don't do anything stupid. Okay, I know the MLG pro strats of dealing with this, okay? And that's just lob one of these bad boys down. Okay, well, I did one too many, but that's the IQ way of dealing with the trip mines. Explosives. If anyone is threatening you with explosives, just bring more explosives to the situation, and everything will be solved. Speaking of which, I do not trust these barrels, so let's just destroy them. By the way, you know the hound eyes, the dogs with the eyes. Well, we just killed one, so yes. I didn't know they were called hound eyes, but they definitely are looking like dogs. I very much dislike them blinking. Like, I don't know. Like, something is very creepy whenever you see them blink. But these are kind of my favorite enemies because they're not that tanky but they're very easy to hit. And apparently they can fly as well into the ceiling. Like, this is my favorite part about hound eyes, right? Not every enemy can do this. They have a pack mechanics. The more in a pack, the more damage your sonic shock will deal. It changes the color of the shockwave. Wait, what? Whenever you tell me these things, Arya, like, I didn't realize there were so many, like, hidden mechanics under the surface. This game is, like, way more complex than you might think. Like, on the surface, this is like a shooter. Just, you know, a single-player shooter. Maintenance area, okay. So we have 2 ways we can go. Let's start off by dealing with the crab. So I know they die with 3 shots of this small pistol. Let's also take the health. But you can give them. Did you see their attacks before? With the shockwave, Arnie. We have seen them do the shockwave, but they need to be kind of close to do it. Okay, we can fly using the fan, but that makes us take damage. Weirdly enough. Okay, so that's a way we can travel upwards again. Okay, cool. They glitch up the tiny ramp off the wall. I think he knows. I want to believe that that valve intended for the wolves to be able to fly. Power generator. That's something we need to turn off. Okay, is this like a timing thing? Let's see. Yes. Off. No. Off. Okay, there's not much we can do here, it seems. Power generator off. Unit 1 power off. Unit 2 power on. So we need to turn on this thing. Somehow. Yeah, we cannot interact with this console whatsoever, at least not at the moment. Oh, that's why this fan is not blowing. Okay, all right. We're learning. Let's see where we can take using this fan. Hold the right click on pistol is full auto. I'm not sure if I would call that full auto, but yes, you do shoot without needing to what's it called? You can get all the way up there. I don't think you can. This my kid. Not quite. You remember the spider said to go further? Yes. Oh no, another IQ test. Sir Walkalot. That's just my luck, right? Playing game after game. Oh, this is something you would find in Rain World right here. That tests my knowledge or lack thereof. You can figure this out, I hope. Let's see if I can. One of these, like, eels. Oh, they can probably hurt you, right? Yeah, they are swimming towards me. They are swimming towards me. I think these guys are hostile. They got 5 HP. Does that mean... Yeah, you can't kill them like this. Okay, I thought they were, like, just supposed to be part of the environment. And I guess they are, but they're also actually... They're dealing damage. Kind of gross. Alright. They deal 3 to 5 damage and are one of the 3 enemies that can't get gibbed. They just want to hug you. I do not dispute that fact, but I do not want to get hugged by them. I don't know if it's worth like wasting the ammo on these guys like this, or if it's better to just run across. I guess this way we do save some health. Okay, there we go. They usually don't chase you, not unless you're very close. Okay, so you can, in theory, just run past them. So that thing was blocking the generator. Got it. Right, so now we should be able to get back to the console and do, I don't know, something. Probably start this fan. Yes. We have power. Remember the crowbar trick? Yes, with the chainsaw thing. Yes. Oh, now you need to be a bit more careful as you're walking across. Now we can also take this fan to blow ourselves upward. I'm not sure why we would want to do that. So let's just take the stairs, and I guess now's the time to get back to the boss, because now we have done what we needed with changing the train tracks. Oh shit! Ooh boy! Okay, one down. Oh! you keep hitting me. I literally have 1 health left.
User death imminent.
And the second stress receiver, the zombie down there, I also wish to explain. A corpse will explode into gibs when you deal enough damage. Oh, that's what you mean by gibs. To negative prior of its HP, like a soldier has 50 HP, it gives when it goes to minus 50 or something. Okay. And by gib, like, what you're meaning, what happens to them when they explode like this, right? That is gib. That's very similar to, like, if you have played Baldur's Gate 1 before, there is like a way... There is a way you can, like, die so hard with a character in your party so that you're not even, like, able to revive by going to a cleric, like, and that's, like, the main way to revive usually. And I think that happens when... no, let's... Okay, wait. Let me do that again. Let me try that again. Let's deliver a little gift to the soldiers up here. Gibbing is the adjective. Gibs are pieces of the body. Okay. Oh no, they just explode immediately. Oh. Okay. We'll not have fun today. So trip mines, by the way, I call that because you tripped the laser. that I could figure out. You're dead. Let's save real quick. Okay, this is gonna be very, very tricky because I do not have a lot of health. Save. And crossing the laser sets it off. No, I saw the spark of a bulletproof. You hit the top of their helmet in one of those deaths, the bulletproof part. I see. I want to hit them in the head as much as I can, of course. But I do not trust my skill enough, so I will always do a second tap if I see someone moving. Let's reload our weapons and let's keep going. We got back a trip mine. I suppose this hasn't recharged. It has not. Alright, but we have, like, even though our health situation is looking kind of dire, we have a lot of resources at our disposal. And we can hear the monster again. Yeah, I guess we're just retracing our steps here. Now, the tricky part here is gonna be to get to the train without taking any flaming damage and not dying to these guys either, I suppose. Dude, the annoying thing about those guys is that they can just, like, teleport into the level, like, wherever you are, basically. Dude, you're still alive.
I'm never gonna make it. You better go on without me.
Yeah, that was actually the plan from the beginning. I'm sorry, dude. Track powers off. How do we give you track power? Oh no, so did I do something bad? Remember that gate that I said open up later? You turn on the power. So it opened the gate. I'm just hoping it opened. But you're not able to use the train.
Main power is not on.
I see the gate. I see the gate. But I was under the impression that you would have to use the train to get there. But maybe that's not the case. Okay, if you lure that guy to come there. Okay. No, wait. The other one. Wait, what other one? The one with the track has the concrete barriers, remember? It's left of you now. Wait, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let's approach this from... Oh, dude. You're supposed to go to the left there, right? Yes. You're supposed to go out here and left. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because we have not been here before. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Health. It's not a lot, but I'll take it. Ah, and that is how you activate. Oh, but this is tricky. Okay, there. Alright. You need to be quick. You need to be quick. Because that guy is not gonna just leave you alone. Okay, so we run. We grab the health as quickly as we can. We run. We hit the thing, and we die. See the side punches. That allows you to lure it back again. Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that. So we run. We go left. And we run. We go here. And there's the guy. Okay. So okay, we need to use that to our benefit then. It's gonna be a bit tricky. I wonder if you can like... Can you do something like distract it with a grenade? Does not care whatsoever. Because you're not fast enough to actually do this. Oh, it worked! Kinda! Oh, it exploded! Nice! Okay, okay. I was about to actually just leave the health behind, but dude, now we can take it. Nice. Okay. Okay, but that should allow us to use the tram, right? It's in between 2 electric generators, I guess, as I turn it on, right? Yes, now we can use this thing. I sort of expected us to kill it by running it over with the train initially, but that was not the case. Okay, but now we should be able to get back to here, and that should allow us to use this thing to turn the train like so. But we still have the concrete, right? Can we run this over? We can. Even though we're not driving that fast. The concrete in this game is made by...
Freeman, I've been waiting for you. One of your scientist pals said to give you a message.
You were all standing here as we were fighting.
Rail system up to some kind of satellite delivery rocket. I don't know where it is exactly, and the old guy was so worried about getting out of here alive, he didn't tell me. Main thing is, the military aborted the launch, so when you do find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself. He said something about a Lambda team needing the satellite in orbit if they were ever going to clean up this mess.
Okay. Yeah, the Lambda team apparently is the team that, for some reason, is able to deal with this entire, alien invasion, along with the soldiers, I assume. Somehow, I don't know how. Alright, so they need a rocket. Want the #1 stress reliever veteran players use. It's 5 steps, repeating the last 2 as many times as wanted. Want to know it. Are you talking about, stress in game or stress for the player? But yeah, sure, go ahead. Energy and explosives are the only thing that can hurt enemies that have health but are pulled. Look at friendly NPCs, take out shotgun, F6, right click, and F7. That's Barney, is one of them. Oh, Barney's the guy we met at the beginning of the game. I remember Eno told us that. And apparently there's also a DLC where you can actually play as Barney. But pressing F6 as a way to what's it called? Oh crap. To relieve you of some stress, I can absolutely relate to that. Oh Are we just going in circles now, by the way? You can quick load. Oh, the security guards are named Monster Barney. Oh. Wait, what can I do with the quick load? Oh, I am going in circles because we've been here before. Oh, you shoot them to switch them around. But let's see if I can find a sign. So you quick save before leaving that. So if you quick load. Let's see what you meant by that. Oh no, this is where I quick saved actually. So Barney's above us. You can try the stress relief strategy. I assume that means. Shooting him in the face. Dude, I have already killed an innocent NPC during this playthrough, but to be fair, he was about to go into a trip mine or an explosive. Or either a trip mine or a laser, I forget. So I did it to protect myself. But the specific death loot comes from 1 look at for an NPC, 2 take out the shotgun, 3 F6, 4 right click, 5 F7. That very much sounds like playing like Oblivion, Skyrim or Fallout. Killing annoying NPCs in those games. Oh, you take damage from the tracks. Sorry about that, John. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're supposed to go around in circles, I think, and kill the enemies. And once you've done that, you can probably try to figure out how to turn in the right way with a cart. There's a big content creator who said that she sees the scientists of this game as bugs, fun to squish and torment. Okay, I mean, if you have played this game enough times, I'm pretty sure I would start to feel the same way. Oh, you can also make a turn. See this crane? The crane. That was in the way of the tram. Yes. I assumed you had to move it, but maybe that's not the case. Because now we're going in a different direction altogether. Yeah, this is new. This seems right. Why not look for a way to get rid of it? I mean, I will eventually. At the moment, I'm just exploring. Okay, I'm just exploring. I'm just exploring. Okay, it feels like we're still just going a circle, right? Yes, because we've been here before. Okay, in that case, we do need to deal with the crane. We do need to deal with the crane. Oh, there's a turret over there. Do you want one of the hallmarks things of this fandom? Sure. What does that mean? There's a very real website named bullsquid.com. Look it up. Don't click on. Okay, I'm not clicking, but what does that website entail? It's a safe website. Okay, what happens if I click on it? It's very self-explanatory. It tells me to pick a username, but I don't wanna. But you know, let me show you what the first thing. Don't click it, but I don't think it will link it. Just type anything. Username already taken. This is what's happening if you're on this website. You have been bullsquidding for 10, 11, 12, etc. seconds. And there's even a leaderboard. Click on the bullsquid. Why make a website of the most annoying enemy in the game, I wonder? I mean, why not make a website for the head crab, let's say? It's a beloved website, that I can see, absolutely. But I'm not gonna be one of the people who likes it, because I'm not a fan of the bull squid. Okay, give me one moment. These guys. Alright, so how do we... So we need to go up there somehow. So, I assume this is the mechanic for this area right here. You use the train to traverse rather than anything else. And at the moment we need some way of dealing with the crane. We can't skip using the tram. One moment. So if I chill here for a few moments. What's the purpose of the chapter? Well, at least I can get some help. People get lost here. Oh, this is also one of the 3 most hated chapters. I see. I mean, everything looks the same already. But I think as long as you're on the train, you will always have a way to get to the right place. And speaking of right place, this is it. Okay, there we go. Mr. Head Crab. Did I just say head crab? I guess that's very appropriate. Oh, damn it! Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, wait. There we go. There we go. Back on track. Back on track. Exactly where we're supposed to be. Let's heal up. Oh, damn it! I knew about it. Like I knew that there was a turret there, and still. Okay, that's just dumb. That's just dumb. This is how you do it. Listen. That's how you do it. There we go. Much easier. We move the crane, and now we can proceed. Okay, progress. Making progress. Let's go. Celebratory kill of that head crab. Okay, so as soon as we see the next sign, let's also duck under this thing so we don't take damage. We shoot this sign, that turns us to the left. We have moved the crane, so we are able to keep moving with the cart. Let's quick save, and let's travel beyond to areas never seen before by man. Except that guy who keeps firing at us. Okay, wait, what's the best way to deal with this? Okay, you probably need to jump off the thing, right? I do this. Okay, the cart is going up. We take help. This area is very deadly. I mean, I've already died once. You kill the team captain. That's what I do. I'm the team captain now. Okay, we're at the top. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Oh crap! We're not done. We're not done. Oh, that's a grenade. This shotgunner won't move. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. It explodes on impact. That's a different type of grenade. We have never seen that grenade before. Speaking of grenade, there you go. Dude, it's a very, very dangerous grenade. Okay, he's dead. Look at where he is. The solution presses up. No, you have an MP5 alt fire. They can use it. Oh! I've never actually used the alt fire of the submachine gun. Okay. Oh, there's a guy under us, but we don't care about him. He will live in order to tell his friend what he has witnessed here today. Look at where he is. He is really stupid. Well, a really stupid marine. But he's in the way. Or that guy that we killed, he was in the way. He wants to save ammo. He wouldn't have run out, by the way. Oh, you could have run him over. Oh, that's so much smarter than what I did. Yeah, let's figure out the way to deal with this next guy, though. I kind of want to jump here, but at the same time I don't. Okay, we know that he's on the right there, so that should kill him. Or at least hurt him significantly. No! How did he survive a grenade, dude? There's another guy. Yes, okay, okay. Why am I always at 3 health? Damn it. Okay, we got this, we got this. The fun thing about playing this game on hard and being at low health at all times is that you need to like figure out like certain smarter solutions at times. Okay, one more. One more again, maybe? Yes. Okay, we're still alive and our enemies are not. That's progress. Okay. Why can't we put this on the cart? Just move this, put it there, and then we'll have a very mobile shooting platform. Okay, keep moving. You could have used the 50 cal and killed the Heku here. I didn't know that at the time. I think that grenade just bounced back on me. Heku is short for Hazardous Environment Combat Unit. Okay, so this is not just like the normal, let's say, like US Army or whatever, right? This is a very, very special elite force. And that would make sense, because they're here to, like, make everyone keep quiet. That was a very bad save. Okay, so you're dead. Let's do another save, actually, just to be a bit safe. Also, this enemy is called a monster grunt. Short for grunt. These are marines. They have their base nearby. Black Mesa provides weapons and research for them. Oh, I thought like the U.S. government or whatever like had like a secret alien program or whatever that they wanted to keep silent or hidden from the general masses, which is why they're sending the soldiers here to kill all of us. These Echo are being sent to silence the facility. Okay, okay. At least we know half the story then. That's because this is both a hazardous environment and next to the base. Got it. Okay, I heard beep. I heard beep. But we seem to be good. I'm not even sure if you're supposed to go this far away from the cart. But this is what we're doing. Why do they seem to always be ready for you? Oh, I definitely hope they do not have like a suit tracker or something like that. Like what if there's something in Gordon Freeman's suit that can be tracked? Or it's either that or I'm just making a lot of noise as I'm traversing. I mean, I'm not being like a very silent assassin here, right? That was good. They were distracted with each other. Okay, I think we've cleared enough of the path, so we can probably use the cart to progress the rest of the way. I hope that's the case. Otherwise, I am just retracing my steps for literally no reason. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I parked it in such a bad area. And I can't touch the tracks because I'll die. Right, we still have enemies we need to deal with, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, so you're dead, and everyone else seems to be dead as well. Let's save. Let's jump. Let's jump again, and let's keep going. I can completely understand why this particular area would be considered to be one of the worst areas. And that's not because, like, you will get lost or whatever. But, like, on-rails shooters or on-rails mechanics are often, at least in my opinion, like, a bit worse or a bit more, I guess, annoying. Because usually you get used to the movement system of a particular video game, right? And you get used to have the ability to say, like, hide behind cover or whatever. But this time around, like, the movement, okay, they do not take away your ability to move, but it's very much a different way to move, right? This is one of three most infamous chapters. Okay, and Arya, have we passed other infamous chapters? Or are there other infamous chapters that are still to be witnessed? Nope, I see. This is the first of the three. Got it. Okay, give me one moment to see if I can snipe these guys. Let's take it slow. Let me tell you, yeah, if you can tell me the names and the names aren't like spoilery, then please go ahead. They won't be anything till you see them. Fair enough. Let's see if we can just take it. Oh, they just load in. That's why we didn't see them initially. Got it. Okay. Took care of them. One more guy. On rail, you're here. Residue processing and the ending chapters of the game. What? So you're saying that the end of the game is gonna be like one of the worst areas in the game? That doesn't sound promising at all. You would hope the game to end on a high point, right? Okay, let's take it slow again. Just look around. We seem to be good. Okay, so this is the end of the on-rail section then, I suppose. Let's grab all the ammo. On-rail and residue processing are hated for the same reason, but the residue is worse, that is, has all abstract puzzles. Oh, I see. And the ending is hated because it's very objectively rushed, and while I don't hate it, I email... you like it though, I see. But I assume that Half-Life 2 fixes the ending, right? Given that, well, there is a sequel. As long as they're fighting each other, I should be fine. Oh crap! Sorry, dude, you scared me. I did not know you were here. Well, so much for having a friend. Half-Life 2 is weird in that Half-Life 1 is required for reading Half-Life 2. Oh, so the stories of the Half-Life games are completely independent. That's surprising to me. But wait, Eno said the other day that like the stories of Half-Life are also related to Portal, as in like there is like a chronological line of events, I suppose, between the games. But I don't know. Oh, there's one of those turrets things again. Was there one more? No, we're good. I can let you in on a mild spoiler, dearie. You know, flash your sword. I would prefer not to be spoiled, but if you think it's important or like interesting, then I mean, you use your own discretion, I guess. Is that only a very mild one? Try not. I assume we're gonna figure it out sooner or later, Arya. If you want to be patient. But I'm very happy that at least you'll know by playing Half-Life 2. I see. Well, I'm not sure if we're gonna play Half-Life 2, to be honest. I guess we're gonna have that discussion when we get there. But we usually vote on games to play here on stream. So after we've played through Half-Life 1, then we'll make another vote. Surrender. Surrender Freeman. Is this a message directly, directed at us? There's a gap. Oh yeah, I do see the gap. So you can probably do something like this, right? Yes. Right then. Is there anything else I can do whilst I'm here? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. So how do you progress? Also, his you is focused on you in particular. I assume that's because of the suit. I wouldn't know any other reason. Ooh, that was close. That was very, very close. Alright, let's deal with those guys. These red doors. The blast doors. I suppose you're not supposed to be here, right? Given that there's a big ass... Oh, but wait. The story did tell us about the rocket, so we're in the right place. That's only a set of 2 doors you press E on without a button to press. Huh. Whenever I started playing this game, I assumed every door was open by pressing E. That's of course not the case. Oh, that guy's annoying. So, let's just... Let's do that. Yeah, I assume we need to go through this door as well. Yes, now we're here. This is not the card we were using. This is another one altogether. Yeah. Every single other door opens by walking into it. These two are the sole expression, or pressing a button. You open most by walking into them. In Half-Life 2, all doors are open by pressing E. I wonder why they changed that. Well, I guess my initial logic was to use E to open doors. So maybe it's like more, I don't know, natural for gamers to press E to open doors. I'm not sure. None are open by walking into them in Half-Life 2, but most in Half-Life 1 are. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, dude, what was that? Oh, what is this? You can't aim for shit, dude. Oh, damn it, what happened there? Dude, I need to remember to save as I'm on the card. That's a rocket turret. The only turret you can't use, but Heku can. Well, he can. Yeah, he can, exactly. Alright, but I know what to do now. But he's like absolute garbage at hitting though. Okay, so let's save. And let's... Imagine being this calm about like, oh, that's what happened. We went into a trip mine. I just didn't see it. So that guy died. Now we need to hurry up to catch up to it. Wait for me! Well, it's gonna stop here anyways at the bar. Yeah, there we go. You can aim left or right. So as long as you're like above him, you're good. They're not pushing me, that's good. So if these guys are sent by Black Mesa, I assume that means that Black Mesa is also doing alien research. Or whatever you call this field of research. I wonder like how many human factions in this universe are aware of what's going on. Because I would assume that like that Gordon Freeman and everyone else that's working here has no idea. Right click with the shotgun is very useful against them. Yes. I keep forgetting to use the alt fires many times. Oh, you're probably supposed to take the other cart, right? Let's just explore over here first before we keep going. Okay, I hear noises. So Heku is just next to Black Mesa. You work for Black. Okay, I misunderstood then. As far as we know, but it's unconfirmed. Black Mesa incident is localized to the Black Mesa for now, but there's a chance it's worldwide. Even with modern info, we don't know which one it is. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess the ending of this game will be so like vague that you like that you won't like know. Again, we're basically at 0 health, but that's just how I like to live my life. That should open this thing. Yes, okay, we can keep going. I feel like there's 2 ways to go here, but let's go back to our cart and use this one. Save. So that is what they wanted to do with the second cart. Okay, I see the game you're playing. Okay, can we do a cool ass headshot? Asrios. No, we cannot. no, we cannot. Ah, damn it. But I can just do this, right? Like this is the IQ strat. The high IQ strat, I mean. I can't even speak. Just like that. And now you don't have to deal with him. The only issue is that you need to run to get back to your cart. There we go. More enemies. Oh, are you serious? There's TNT in that wall. Since when? Aren't you supposed to be like the Half-Life expert, Arya? Oh, damn it. Every day you learn something new. Let's jump. I didn't know there was more than one set of TNT in the game. But you can't. How do you make them blow up though? Shooting it won't set it off. And not throwing grenades next to it either, it seems. It's activated by trigger. I see. I think I'm hitting him. That's true. IRL too. I've never. Oh, that's the trigger right there. I see. So that is what he's doing. And now they get lost. Okay. I'm thinking of C4. Well, maybe this is C4 then. TNT. That's the. No, that's dynamite. That you like ignite on a rope or whatever. So you cannot progress. Do you want a fun fact that's very helpful with this game? Yes, please. When I say backseat gamers wanted, I mean it. I suppose you're supposed to go along these tracks. All NPCs can only do one thing at a time. Dying is one of those things. Cutscenes are another one of those things. That sounds like something you can exploit, right? I don't know how. Also, you missed a new tram. That tram, you mean? Okay, we hear even more enemies. Here you can only shoot or move, not both. Ah. And that NPC could only trigger the thing, right? Who's shooting at us? Okay, that was a cutscene moment. I see. Oh shoot, I'm out of grenades. Now this is gonna be one annoying ambush. Okay, so we know that there are enemies behind that box at the very least. Apparently they don't die. He had the death action queued. Makes sense. I think it does make sense. Give me 1 second. I accidentally started a recording. It's a lot of ammo to just shoot one box. I mean, you hear them speak, so they're definitely there. But I'm more worried about the turret. Yeah, this is gonna be super annoying. Unless I can hit it with a very well placed grenade. Oh, dude, this is gonna take forever. Unless I can bounce it on that box. Remember, all bunkers have a gap in the back, right? So, oh, I accidentally saved. Oh, that was not my intention. I mean, we're killing all the soldiers, but we're in a very precarious situation here. Now you need a good angle for a nade toss, but I don't have any grenades left. I do not have any nades left. Oh, MP5 alt fire. Good idea. No, okay, alright, wait. This will work. We just need the angle. Was that the angle? Nope, that was not it. Ah, but we can't bounce a grenade with the alt fire. Did that kill him? No, it did not. What if I jump? What if I jump to the other side, like? Okay, we're playing some scuffed Half-Life here. And now I do this. And now I do this. Yes! Okay. Good work. Thank you. Yeah, took a few attempts, but we got there. All right. Okay, we can't go into there, but we can at least open the path. All right, so we can progress. By the way, it's really funny seeing at 1 HP so often and getting into so many quirky situations. I do my best. But I keep getting into these, as you say, quirky situations. I wanted to use this thing, but that was a no-go, because as soon as I would have crossed this, like, little gap here, I would immediately have been shot by the guy with the 50 cal. Let's progress. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This might be a scuffed playthrough, but you can't deny that we are making progress. Speaking of making progress. Oh, that was an elevator. Oh, okay. Just another one of these sequences. Okay, let's save here. Okay, so we can just climb all the way to the top. That elevator is really funny. The elevator I took, or the elevator I skipped, I wonder. Under the elevator is something. You see something there? Is that what you're talking about? Like a yellow little thing? No, the personal elevator. Okay, let's save here and let's go back and see if we can get to it. Yeah, I know the elevator you're talking about, so... Yeah, we can make this jump, and we can always reload to get back. So if you use this elevator and there's something under it... Now what is this? Is this a C4? This looks like an explosive of some kind, right? I mean, it even says so on the actual satchel there. But we only have one of these things. Huh. Wait, how do we get back? Aren't those explosive barrels? This is the second rarest ammo in the game, by the way. Okay. Because I feel like if I hit these boxes, they will just explode. So that's not an option. But I guess I could do this. Where did it go? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. It faced through the lip of the elevator. Oh, that's not what happened. Whatever. We can just progress from this point. You're supposed to toss it on the elevator and send it up. I see. So at least I had the right idea, but not the right execution. You could just grab the satchel. They are very good. I assume they deal like a whole bunch of damage. Like a crap ton of damage. They deal one of the highest burst damage in the entire game. I assume that's gonna be, you know, that might be useful later on if there's like a boss we need to kill. 325 damage. Well, the number doesn't really tell me much. Because I don't really know how much damage like in normal pistol shots. They're exceptionally rare. Well, hopefully I won't regret leaving one behind like this. Okay, so I think Hiku has 35 or 50 HP. Okay, so you can kill one of the Hiku soldiers like many times over with one of the satchels. So the best way to deal with this should be by going around the corner like so. I am a bit high. Most of the second being the second rarest ammo in the game is also one of the best. That makes a lot of sense. And it also makes you wonder what is the rarest ammo in the game. I mean, it's gonna be a spoiler if you tell me, but you know, just thinking out loud, basically. What's happening here? There are laser beams on the sides. Okay, we have one of these guys again. I don't know what it is, but you haven't encountered it. Trust me. When you see it, I'll tell you. Got it, got it. High voltage. Oh crap! I should have. I'm not dead. I don't even know you're supposed to be here or not. For a second, I thought it was gonna fall down. But can I tell you how rare the rarest ammo is? Yes, yes, please do. Oh, we still don't. Wait, we have one of these. We did not trigger the thing. That's good. Each pick is 5 ammo per. And there's only 35 or 45 ammo in the entire game for it. That's how rare the rarest is. Okay, satchels are only barely less. Okay, but are they difficult to find? That might be spoilery though. Because you could do a lot with 45 ammo of a very like deadly weapon, I feel. Like if they just give you to it. The one and only me is back. Welcome back, Zelda. We are dying over and over again in this game, but we are making progress. Slowly but surely. Okay, it's very good that we got back all the nades. Ooh. Dying sounds lovely, indeed. Okay, I'm just peeking around the corner. But you said before that you were taking a fika with a friend. Is that something you usually do? Or is that a special occasion? Because I very rarely like... unless like there's fika at work. I very rarely like go out to grab a coffee or whatever with anyone. Even though I assure you, I am very much a Swede myself. Are we good? Are we good? Hello? Jump again! There we go. There we go. Yeah, he died. He died. Awesome. Very nice. We keep going. And most of his ammo is very hidden too. I see, I see. I wonder if that's gonna be like an alien gun. Because that's one of the things that we have not experienced yet. Oh, we can see the outside, finally. It's getting dark. We have like a bunch of these weapons, but given that there are aliens in this game, I would assume that there's like a laser gun. Dude, I feel like we missed some lore there. It's probably not the best thing to miss. I thought I was gonna one-tap him there. We used to go eat fika and do our schoolwork, and I just asked her randomly today if she wanted to. I see, I see. Are you in university or high school? Because that sounds very much like a thing a university student would do. Reload, listen to dialogue. What is said is what you get. High school, got it, got it. So the Heku is targeting you in particular. Wait, do you know why? I do not know why. Okay, could you like, if you remember, Arya, like, could you like recap the dialogue of what they said? Because I didn't, as you noticed, I didn't really listen. But I'm kind of curious, like, why are they chasing me in particular? The only thing I could think about is the suit. See that net up there? Wait, net? I see no net. I see the sky. That has a sniper in it, and the net is a solid wall. Oh, to the left. Oh, there. I see exactly what you mean. Yep, I see it. I see it. Okay. It's a gap on top of it. So in theory, I could lob a grenade and it would be stuck right in the gap. Let's not worry about it. Snipers are cardboard cutouts and only take damage from indirect damage. I see. I do... Grenades do indirect damage. I see. I do not trust myself and my skill with grenades enough to deal with that guy. Damn it. Me and my bestie were just gossiping today. Like, would it make sense for me to ask what you're gossiping about, Zelda? I assume you're gossiping about like people in your own like social circle that has no relation to me or anyone else in the chat. But if there is some juicy goss, then please let us know. If we can somehow relate to it, I'm not sure. You have 9 grenades in MP5. You also have F6. That I do. Oh, okay. You're talking about the grenade, the sniper nest. I mean, you're right. I could just make multiple attempts over and over again. Oh no, I made a very bad save. Oh, I made a very, very bad save. Crap. Oh, wait. Alright, let's recenter ourselves and let's think about this. If I run to the middle, I can... Okay, that's a bad idea. Shoot this guy at the very least. Okay, I like my chances. No! Okay, that was such a good idea. Jump, grenade. I'm gonna save. I see the grenade. Oh, I say that it's such a bad moment. Just die! Please! Okay, the most scuffed encounter ever seen in the history of Half-Life. Oh, there was a turret right here, or a 50 cal right here. I should have used that. So this part of the game is one of the most important, but its importance is never stated in game, only inside games. Do you want to know it once you've done it? Yeah, sure, absolutely. I assume you're talking about like what we're about to do, right? Because all we have done at the moment is just like killing random people. But I assume like you're talking about like the rocket and stuff. Yeah, exactly. We gossiped about my friend who keeps nagging me to hang out. And me and him has different ways on keeping friendships, and he needs constant reassurance, and it doesn't really work that way for me. And I do my best to show him that I want to be his friend and not hurt his feelings. I feel like in these kind of situations, like, and bear in mind that I do not have the entire context. Like, I don't know this person, right? But I feel like being direct about these kind of things is helpful, right? I mean, if you say something along the lines of, you're talking to me way too much. You're annoying. Please stop. Like that's of course gonna like cause some friction. Like I understand. But if you say something along the lines of, okay, this is gonna be therapy speak, so I'm not sure if this is good or not. But if you say something along the lines of, like, I value you as a person, I really like having you in my life, but my capacity for social interaction is limited. Please understand when I say this to you. I want to spend some more time alone. I don't say this as a way to push you out. I say this as a way to keep my mental well-being intact. Like something along those lines. I know this is therapy speak. It's awful, but maybe that would work. I don't know. I shouldn't give advice like this because I don't know the like repercussions. What you're about to do? Also, chainsaw crowbar on Hiku to de-stress. Let's do that. Let's do some chainsawing to de-stress. There, there we go. now we have recentered ourselves. The chakra in our bodies have been put into balance. We can again enjoy life as proper. You needn't do it, but it's a thing you can do if you want. I want to do it. Okay, so I do notice that this is a bit tricky. We have TNT on the wall and we have laser beams. That's gonna trigger probably the TNT. But we do have boxes. We do have boxes. Listen, this is how you do it. Yes, okay. Yeah, we had multiple talks about this, and I tried to explain how my brain works. I told him like exact. Oh, so you have basically done what I said, but that didn't work. Like he didn't listen, or like okay. Why wouldn't that work? I wonder. I guess that's on him. The only reason I gave this minor spoiler of what this rocket means because you never natively figured it out. Okay, we only know due to its side content like Half-Life Decay. So fun fact, if you give a corpse in front of a scientist, they will panic and run away. Barney's security guards will shoot you because it's objectively psychotic. I mean, if you think about what's happening in the game, in the lore, you have Mr. Freeman coming up to a corpse. Like there are military guys shooting you. There are aliens like teleporting into the base. And Gordon Freeman just see a dead body, just pick up his crowbar and go just absolutely bananas like on the corpse. That would definitely like, make you concerned as a fellow scientist. You listen and it's just complicated if you don't know anything. Oh, that's of course the thing. That whenever it comes to like social situations, complexities. There's often context you need to like properly like understand the situation, right? So that's why it's like kind of tricky to like give advice when it comes to these kinds of things. Because it's very easy to say something along the lines of, I don't know, like you just cut toxic people out of your life, like something like that, a very generic statement. But there's often like context surrounding the situation, which makes it so that you cannot cut someone off. I guess that's also something that could have been thought about, and we did think about it when we played the previous game, The Coffin of Annie and Lele. That sounds like the friend has severe self-image issues. Could be, but again, it's all about the context that we don't have. Or at least I don't. Avoid motion while retinal scan is in progress. Huh? It happens well over I have a very severe trust issues. I'm used to being cut off and being blocked out of people seemingly out of nowhere. It happens well over 200 times. 200 times! So I know one would want constant reassurance. I see. But do you know if that's the reason you've been cut out, Arya? As in, do you know that, I guess, you want of reassurance or something, like, is the reason? Now we're launching. That's challenging. We have a cool community in my building where we have a group events together. Oh, wait, hold that thought, super quick. We don't see much of the launch, but we do see the launch. Godspeed. Godspead. And I have neighbors who has been growing in neediness in the past few months and asking for hangouts and chats a lot. Often when I get coffee from our community cafe, he will be there and just ambush me for social interaction. He also explicitly points out when I don't text back. It has started to give me anxiety. Super quick. Would you consider yourself to be an introvert? And when I say introvert, I just mean as someone who has like a limited amount of social energy. Like, do you see where I'm coming from? Like someone who, yeah, I'm very introverted. That makes sense. That makes sense. Like, based on what you said right there, because I know that there are people who lives for social interaction. Like, when they see you and they obviously likes you and want to be with you, they are just perk up and be like, yes, I'm finally gonna get my social batteries restored by talking to Soup of Week or doing something with Soup of Week. But as an introverted person, you're of course like opposite, right? You get drained by those kinds of interactions. So I think that person sees you as a social battery, okay? Maybe. Again, I don't have the context. Still don't have the context. And he's very fun to hang out with, but he wants to hang out all the time. Yeah, maybe that's the same with you, Zelda. Like, maybe you're also like kind of introverted, and you have a person who uses you as a social battery to restore themselves. Maybe. It's because most of those who befriend me are those I'm helping out of the depression usually. Then after they're better, we have nothing in common. They're too polite to say they don't feel much in common with me, so they end up tolerating me. And eventually they refuse to tell me they find me annoying. Ending up exploding in anger and cutting me off. You know, that is actually something... Well, I've not experienced like depression or anything like that, so that's not something I can really relate to. Well, I guess everyone has had their like rough patches in life, but I'm not talking like I haven't really experienced like helping other people like deal with depression or stuff like that. Yeah, I guess that's not true either. But what I'm trying to get at is that often, at least in my experience, often you have like something in common with other people which makes you hang out. And if you lose that like commonality with that person, then the motivation for hanging out with that person just disappears. And I noticed that I am very much a person who, and this is a character flaw that I have. Like I recognize that this is something I need to work on. This is something that's kind of bad with me. But that is like, if I interact with a person and we have that thing in common, then I like at times reach out to that person or persons, and I actively try to engage with this particular activity. But when the activity disappears for whatever reason, then I notice myself like stop reaching out almost immediately, which makes it so that I enjoy the people not for who they are, but rather for what we're doing together, if that makes sense. And I know that's like a character flaw, right? That's bad. Like, people are beautiful, people are wonderful as they are, and should be enjoyed as they are, in my opinion. Alright, I missed a bunch of messages there. And he makes me feel bad about my words and actions, so I have extreme anxiety and stuff like that. I just try my best, but both me and him hate humans. At least you have that in common, I guess. Hopefully, I'm not sure what that means, hate humans. Because hopefully that's not like directed inwards either. I'm also friends with some trans folks who have severe image problems due to dysphoria. So they regularly don't like themselves, and they need assurance that they aren't wasting my time. Anyone with low self-esteem, we like this to an extent. You launch a rocket. As for what the rocket did, that's a satellite rocket. It launched a satellite into space that has a dimensional resonator. That's just a sci-fi MacGuffin. It's supposed to end with the resonance cascade, the dimensional anomaly that's making aliens teleport in. Right, but that's at least something I've caught up with when it comes to the story. Like, that's the reason why we do these things, yeah. Steven, I want to leave you with a warm and cozy feeling going into the weekend. How do you intend to pay your debts? Oh, thank you so much for this cozy feeling, Sir Walker. Of course, I want to think about my debt as we head into the weekend. I intend to pay my debts with good vibes, okay? My mere presence will hopefully be good enough for payment. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. It does something, but you should watch closely. If enough time passes, you don't notice, I'll let you know the difference. It does something. Like, would you notice this something immediately? Or is that something you need to like... You need to play the game a bit more to like figure it out? You can't go up this way. I actually find that lens very useful and comforting, Sev. I'm glad that helped. I will keep in mind that this person may just be viewing me as one of my multiple available social batteries, which it takes the pressure off. It's weird to say it like this, but often when you stop caring about like your own, like, let's say performance in an activity, and in this case the activity would be like just social interaction, right? It usually just ends up being better and more enjoyable. That's at least something I noticed with wrestling. Like when I didn't do shows and I was just training, I was actually very like self-conscious about my performance during training. But at some point I was just like, I kind of just stopped caring about like doing like well at wrestling, and I was like, whatever. Maybe I'll get to a show at some point, but at this point I'm just gonna enjoy the moment and just wrestle during training, like not worry about the future and stuff like that. And I felt like that really improved like everything when it came to that. I thought that we should offer you an amnesty in return for you taking care of things going forward. Fair. An amnesty, eh? Okay, but Sir Wakla, that means that we need to figure out what that means. Taking care of things going forward. I mean, if we have a death counter, I am okay with taking punishment. I embrace it even. I welcome it. But we need to have proper rules about this. So no one needs to feel cheated, right? About the rocket satellite, how do you feel about this information? It does have an effect, so you need to contract and compare well to understand the change it causes. Okay, how do we go about this? I'm gonna assume it affects the aliens in some way, because the aliens got to this place after we failed the experiment. So I'm gonna assume that the rocket, like, this is just a guess. I'm gonna assume that the rocket like prohibits alien from teleporting in. Like the aliens that are still in their facility are aliens we do need to kill still. But aliens are not able to keep teleporting in. Maybe. That's just like a crap theory I just came up with right now. I'm going through personal stuff, and both my friends know that, and I try to explain to them about what I identify, but I still hate myself, and I check a lot with them to make sure they aren't annoyed with me or hate me, and that's also why I don't eat and don't have the energy to care about myself. Dude, Zelda, I remember what you told me, or told us, was it 2 streams ago? About wanting praise, or like, you had like a toxic relationship to praise, or something like that. Like, in order to eat, you need praise. I do remember you saying something like that. And I'm very, I'm very sorry to hear you say those things. And I'm just a random streamer. Like, I'm just a guy on the internet, so I'm not sure like what my words can do and say to comfort you. Like, as I've said before, you need context to like properly understand like any given situation and any given person. But I will say this: as a human being, you are beautiful. You are worth something. You are valuable. Like this I know. At your very core, you're absolutely something to be preserved and cherished. And I know that these are just words, okay? And you don't know me, but that's something I truly believe. I believe in humanity. I believe in all people. But I don't think like words alone are gonna solve any situation. But maybe these can be used as praise for your praise battery. Clean slate, death counter, and physical exercise. Deal. I'll check on that, Sir Wakalot. Sorry for not chatting today, but I'm having, let's say, technical difficulties. Also, I don't feel as bad because the Arya was here to tell you everything about the game. You don't have to say sorry about that, Arne. As I said before, you can enjoy the content to any extent you like and any extent you want. And I'm sorry to hear about your technical difficulties. And Arya, you have been very helpful today. And you have avoided spoilers, which is very, very nice, and I appreciate that a lot. Whatever, what it's doing is being a dimensional anchor. Closing the portal! That's what I said! Except keep in mind that's what the satellite is trying to do. I wonder what that means. Arya is the new Arnie! Zelda, you know that Arya... You and Arya know each other by chance. Yeah, it feels like you two are suffering from the same thing, right? I'm just here to share some fun facts. And fun facts have been shared. Yeah, I need praise for a lot of stuff. Alright. Well, Zelda, this is me giving you praise. You are good. You're doing well. You're here, and you're being a genuine positive contribution to what we're doing right here. So that is your praise, okay? Please eat and do not starve yourself. We want you alive. We want you alive and well, Zelda. I don't know anyone here. You're genuinely appreciated. That you are, Arya. That you are. I can't, guys, see everything in this game. It's just funny as Arnie was all over the previous game. Arnie has been a blessing, okay? Both in this game, in Silk Song, and in the Coffin of Anne and Lele, okay? When I say I want backseat gamers, I truly mean it, okay? This is right here is Sam is my favorite streamer. Super weak. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do what I can. I do what I can. That's all any of us can ever do, right? When I offer minor spoilers, I'm giving the ones that are not going to tell you the entire story ahead, but things that will give you something to keep in mind. Like this rocket, for instance, is technically spoilers, but I doubt you'll play Decay. And that's fair. That is totally fair. And I know that I haven't really kept up with the story like that thoroughly, right? During this playthrough. Because I sometimes I'm reading chat, sometimes I'm just distracting myself with other things. I don't know. And no matter how upset I am, nothing can make me starve myself. Trust me on this. I'm a huge eater, dude. Arnie, same. Like, every time I'm cutting, like, just to lose some body weight, I'm suffering, okay? Because I love eating myself. I truly do. No, only other time it's mentioned is very late in Half-Life 2 era, and you won't have any way to know what that was. I appreciate you giving me the context, Arya. And that you ask and is considerate about spoilers. Eating is the meaning of life. Thanks, you're actually amazing. I'm gonna eat some dinner now. W, hell yes. A W for Zelda, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Zelda. I appreciate that a lot. I too very much appreciate praise. Real life story. A year ago I had trouble eating. My electrolytes went through the floor and I collapsed a number of times. Oh, you collapsed? And ended up in AE. I know eating is difficult sometimes. I'm a joker, so I will say this. My ex gained 40 kilograms after we split up. Some people have a very toxic relationship to eating. Both in like overeating and undereating. And that could definitely lead to health complications. Like you said, Sir Wakalot, like actually collapsing and needing help is like something to not scoff at. Absolutely. That sniper, I have a vendetta against it. I'm gonna leave it alive because I believe in redemption. Okay. If you're ever in Amsterdam, Dutch week is on me. I'll bear that in mind, Super Week. I'll bear that in mind. I unfortunately I do not have any plans to go to the Netherlands at the moment, but you know I'll hold you to that. I actually have severe electrolyte deficiency, but not faint levels. It unfortunately hasn't happened for 10 months now. Oh, that's good. That's good. It caused temporary nerve damage. This is an optional tram, so you have to start it. Right? It works fine. You can jump off it or stay on it. Okay. I'm gonna stay right here. Okay. But listen. Listen. This has been a great stream. We have talked a bunch about different topics. Some of them have been heavy. Some of them have been light. And I appreciate all of these talks. But I have some bad news. Listen. I'm gonna end stream right here, right now. Oh god, here we go again. Yes, Roaklot. Thanks for the stream. Arnie, thank you for being here. Get into the level transition before making the choice to jump off. That's all I say. All right, I'll try to remember that until next time. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, again, thank you, Arnie. I was gonna ask you to do this sequence. Well, we're gonna do it soon, the Aria, because this is a very brief tram. W streamer, W chat, W empathy, W to all of those things, Super Wig. Absolutely, thank you. You gotta be here. It's less than 5 minutes. We'll have time in the future, Aria, because listen. Even though it's gonna be a shame that we're ending stream right here, right now, remember this. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to apologize, Aria. You know, I'm very happy that you're excited. Because we're gonna be back. We are gonna be back with more Half-Life very soon on this channel right here. But that's gonna be on Monday. I'm gonna miss it. But I hope you enjoy it. Nothing can make Sevid stream any longer after it says listen. Staying on will give you something. I see. Well, Arya, jumping off lets you see it happen from afar. I'm gonna bear this in mind. Okay? But if you have time on Monday, that's when we're gonna keep playing this game. On Monday, we'll be back at 6 p.m. Central European Time. On the Monday, we'll start from this very moment, and we're gonna see what Arya is telling us about the tram. Jumping off give you something, you see something from afar, and staying on will give you something else. We are standing at the precipice of a decision to make here. Same time Monday, also Sevid. KHM, linked at Discord just in case. All right. Right, I need to open my browser. I need to find the link. I literally don't have like a link close at hand. Here's the Discord for anyone who wants to join. I personally suggest jumping off, but both are valid. And Arya, thank you so much for the follow, and thank you so much for the companionship you have given us today. Remember the deal, Seven. I do remember the deal, Sherwokalot. I do remember. We vote for games on Discord. Yes, that we do. But that's for later. We're still not done with this playthrough, and we are gonna keep playing Half-Life. But with that being said, on Monday, 6 p.m. Central European Time, we'll keep playing some Half-Life. But until then, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're in for a great weekend coming ahead. And I hope you're having a great time. And I hope that we together can create some more memories. We can have a great time together, playing some more video games, playing some more Half-Life, playing whatever. But until then, save it out.